Good evening. Hope you can hear me. I want to start now. Mr. Moses, you want to say something?
You can start. You can start.
All right. So, Abigail, welcome. I've not seen you in the class before, but the previous class we talked about formatting, and I did not finish because I wanted to talk about themes before I moved on to sorting and filtering. So it's just that themes I'm going to be doing and how to use themes in Excel. So, okay. So I was saying that, for instance, you finished working on your data set and doing everything you're meant to do, and then you're supposed to give it to, like, your boss, and but you cannot just present it like this because it looks bland. It looks just there. You want to present it in a way that is nice, or you want to present it in the company data, in the company's color. For instance, Amazon now, you can just use orange for Amazon to arrange their data, to do their data set so that it will look like more like the company's property. So that's what I was talking about. So for you to use Teams in this place, you can just click on this. You can come to over here to your styles. Under the home tab is a home tab. You go to look for styles, and when you go to styles, you choose, since it's a heading, we want to use a big heading. So you can use this heading one since it's big, and click on it, and it has changed. So then we now come over here. For this one, we want to also make it look like a heading. Already, it already looks like a heading. It's already bold, but we can make it look better, and we can also add color to it. So we'll come over here also, go to accents. Let's use the darkest one, or we can use this. Anything will work actually. Let's use this one, and we want it to also be bold. So we can now go and choose heading 4, or maybe heading 3 is better, so it will look like a heading 2. So after we've done this, you can come over here now, and I talked about doing borders. So you can highlight these two cells and come over here. This is where you find your border. This icon here is what you use to identify your borders. You come to this icon and you look for remove borders, no borders, that's over here. I click on it and your borders are gone. So we don't just want, also want to add, like, we want to make it all look stylish now and presentable and aesthetic. So we can also highlight this part also, this down part. And when we highlight it, we come over here. We use the highest number of the highest percent of accents before. We can use something lesser so that it just blends in. This is us formatting our data set by ourselves. So I also talked about format painter. So these things I've done now, that I removed the border and I turned this one to blue. If I start doing it for all these data sets, it's going to take time and it's not worth that time. So we can just simply highlight these two cells now, these two ones that we just formatted. When we highlight it, we click on this format painter. After I click on the format painter, after I click on the format painter, then we can come down here, click on this. I was not supposed to click on it. Let me click on the format painter again. I want to highlight everything. You can come down here, highlight this, and go down. And you can see that automatically it has applied the same pattern to everything. It has applied the same pattern to everything. So is it makes our this thing easy. So after we've done all this, okay, for instance, and this is my product sales now. I don't like as it's at the corner. I want to centralize it. The thing about formatting your data is that is by choice. So if I want to centralize it and merge and center, I have to highlight all the cells that I want it to be at the center of. So as I've highlighted this one now, I can come over here and click merge and center, and it takes it to the center. And you see that our data set is looking very okay right now. And also we can also add borders to this our data. So we come over here. Where is our border icon? This is it. Then um we can put all borders if we want, and this is it. It makes our cell to stand out from the others over here. So if we now want to use another color, for instance, we don't want this blue, we come over here to themes, and under these themes there are different colors that we can use. So you can see that as I'm going through it is changing. This is grayscale, this is blue warm, this is blue, this kind of blue. So themes just gives you different shades of colors you can work with. Like it makes it very easy than for you to be cracking your head and be doing it one by one. Teams just makes it very easy. And another thing about Teams is that assuming we had another sheet here now, once you apply this yellow theme over here, the next sheet will be that same way. Like it will continue like applying to all the sheets that has data in it. So that's the good thing about Teams. So you don't need to now start editing all your other sheets. So that is it about your formatting. So now we'll just move to um filtering and sorting data. Before that, let's talk about deleting your data. So for instance now, we saw this row now and we don't want this role again. You cannot just every time you cannot just come here and click and be highlighting it. Like it's going to be stressful at times. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. I hear you. You can continue.
Okay. Okay. So sometimes it's stressful. So rather than just doing it, like highlighting it, you can just click over here. And once you click on it, you can click delete and it's gone. Control Z. So those are different ways. Or for instance, we want to delete this our other dates. We don't want to have other dates in our data set again. We can highlight it and we click on
Hello.
uh, can you hear me? So I omitted that cell because I wanted to work on this part. So you can click on this and right click to delete that column. And we can see that we've deleted the column. We want the column, so I'm going to do Ctrl Z to bring it back. That's the same thing for this place. If you want to delete this one and you delete this one too, uh, I want to delete column 4 and 5. So I click on it, press Control, click on the second column. If you want to click on two column or highlight two column at the same time, you click on the first column you want to highlight, then you press Control, click on the second column, and then we right click and we delete. And when we delete, our cells goes upward automatically, and you can see that you don't have to fill anything inside here. Our cell have automatically carried itself up rather than deleting all of them one by one and figuring how to drag the cells up. So I want it back, so I'll do Ctrl Z. So that's how we can delete. Then if we want to insert, for instance, we want to insert data in this cell, we can just highlight this place. We want to insert rows of data, maybe new sales rep or something. So if we want to insert, we can click on this, then right click on insert, and it adds a cell upward for us. So let's see, what do we want to insert over here. Let's just copy this one and insert it over here. So Control C, then Control V. You can see that we've already escaped. We've added a value over here. It's the same thing for column. If you want to insert, you click on the column. For Excel, when you want to insert a new column, the column is normally added to the left. So you just know the one that you want before the column. Or okay, let's say that I want to add product bots here. So I can click on this column now, right click and press insert. So I want the products here before the products department. So now I can now add my products in this place, and then I can now say, come here and say gas cooker, enter. So this is what insert does for you. Rather than going to the ending and you now want to add this thing and it will not be making sense again. Do you understand? Like maybe for instance you want to add products, now you now go to the ending and add it, and it will make your data to be disorganized. So we don't want that. So if you want to add something in between, just remember that when you're adding a column, it adds the column to the left of the cell you highlighted. So you should always remember that when we are doing so. So I'm going to delete this one. Okay, another thing Excel we can also do is to hide columns. So let's say for instance, your boss wants to see particular data set, just wants to see the record ID and the sales rep and the region they're in. Doesn't want to see all these other ones here. We can just simply highlight all these ones, right click, and then hide it. So if you are to present it to someone now, the person will just see just what you want them to see or just what they want to see. To unhide it, we just highlight this again and then click on unhide and it's back again. So that's how we do this. And okay, the next thing we're going to be talking about is finds. So let's say for instance now, so let's say for instance now we want to find data within this this thing. We don't want to start going through all of them one by one, or the data set is too much and it will be a lot to start going through it one by one. You can just click on find over here, And what are we looking for? We are looking for, let's say we're looking for Peter. Find all. So when you click on find all, what find all does for us is it looks for all the places that Peter appeared in that data set. That's what find all does for us. Like it will look for every instance of Peter. We want to replace it, right, with Peterr. Let's assume that that's the correct spelling of Peter. So we'll come over here, we'll do Peterr, and we click on replace all because we want to change every instance where Peter appeared. So Excel will now tell you all done. We made 7 replacements. So we see that we have corrected it according to our own correct spelling. So that's how you can find and replace a value in Excel. So that's it about find and replace. I will undo this because the other Peter is the correct spelling. So now let's move to filtering data. So for instance, now, like we want to see only the people that is working in a particular region. We want to see the people working in West region. We want to see the people working only in West region. We can simply just click on this West and come over here and say filter by selected cell value. Click OK. And that's it. They are showing us only the people for West region. But this kind of limits us, Control Z, because sometimes they will say, oh, we want to see the people in the West region. We want to see them by the highest sale, like arranged by the total sale, like the highest sale that the West region had. You like is a more complicated filter. So we simply just want to apply filter to everything, not just to a particular distance. So we come over here to stay under our home tab to our sort and filter. We click on filter and the filter is applied. So we click on this our drop down button here and we are seeing east, we are seeing northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and west. So we just want west, right? So we click on select also that it will deselect it, and then we click on west. Is west we want to click OK. So now it's showing us all the values for west, and let's say that we want let me see. We want only, okay, let's say for product department, we want only west for electronics. We want to know for electronics, just west for electronics. Click on OK. You see it's only one value. So to remove our filter, we can just click on this and click on clear filter from region. You can come over here to where did we apply. For you to know that you applied filter somewhere, you just have to look at like this icon, the funnel with the drop down is showing. It means that your filter is applied, so that in case this is a small data set, but sometimes you might just make mistake. You will not know that you have already applied filter there, and it's very bad because it will affect your values maybe when you are visualizing or something. So to know if a filter is active, if it's applied, is already applied, you see this funnel and the drop down, and make sure maybe after doing all you want to do, make sure you remove your filter. If not, your values will be affected, which you don't want. So we want to clear filter from this, and our filter is gone. So that's basically how to do it. You want to remove the filter totally, you can come here and click on this, and our filter is gone. So let's move over to sorting our data. So it's also under sort and filter, is also under the same place. So we want to custom sort our data. So custom sort, and let's say we want to sort by what should we sort by now? Let's sort by total sales. Let's sort by sale value. The total sales, we want to know from the largest to the smallest, which one is the largest and which one is the smallest. So we want to see the highest on top and the lowest down, right? So we click on largest to smallest and we click OK. You can see that it has sorted our data from the largest over here, which you can see is 186, to the lowest. This is the lowest value. So let's say, for instance, we don't want to only sort by total sale. We want to sort by what should we sort by now? Quantity. You can also sort by quantity. Come over here, custom. So we can add to sort by different. We have sort by total sale. We want to also sort by quantity. So we can add level here, and then so first of all, it's sorting by total sale. Secondly, it's going to sort by quantity. Small cell values. We also want largest to smallest. So click on it and we click on apply, and you can see that it has also done the same thing, but total sale first, then quantity next. That's why you see this like, for instance, this one is 28, 28, 24, this is 29, 26, 25, 17. Then this is the next set. You can just see like it's coming in set by set, meaning that it's sorted by total sale first. Total sale is the first priority before the quantity enters. So that's how you do it for sorting. Also for filtering, I wanted to talk about, let me undo um, let me undo this. This is how our normal data set is. So I wanted to talk about number filtering too. So let's say we apply our filter now and we come over here. This same thing we did for sorting, we can also apply it here. So for instance, we want to apply a number filter here. We click on this, and let's say we want to see the values, like we want to filter by values that are greater than, because for numbers you cannot just choose, like you cannot just come here and start choosing. Let's say we want to see for numbers that are greater than 500. You cannot just come here and start manually looking for them one by one. Just if your data is a lot, it will be very tedious for you to do. So you can just come over here to number filter, click on it, then we look for greater than. So what we want is greater than 500. So we click on OK to apply it. So you see it only brought out total sales that are greater than 500. So that's what number filter does for us. So let's also try something. Let's say, for instance, conditional formatting. I think I touched on it before. Well, let's do it for this. For instance, now we want to see, like in this our sales drop section, we know that this, okay, let's use record ID, because that's like the most unique value. Your ID is the most unique value. You can see that the sales rep, maybe they sold their stuffs on different days, right? Like maybe they came in today. Let's say this day was Monday. Maybe they came in Monday and they sold their stuff this Monday. They came in maybe on Thursday again, which is over here, and they sold on Thursday. So it's possible that their name is going to repeat. But the most unique value that can be there is their record ID. So if record ID is like duplicated, you know that there is an error somewhere. So let's say, for instance, we come over here and we want to apply conditional formatting and new rule, format only by unique or duplicate value. For the formatting, we want to add like a fill, a color. Which color should we use now that is going to stand out? Let's use this green now. And then we click on OK. You can see now that
Hello, good
is there a
evening.
problem?
Okay, I've been trying to join since the time and network have been up and down. I'm just successfully joining now, so it's like I don't know what's going on here. Sorry to take you back. If you can just summarize what we are doing today, because Joe, keep quiet. Because what is happening here now, the data that you sent online, I'm seeing that it's same data, but the table format. I'm seeing that you've done some formatting on the page. So
Okay, let me just finish with this part. I'm going to go back on that. So you can see that it has applied like conditional formatting to this one that has a duplicate value. And if you can remember, it was me that added this value again. Do you understand? Like when I was trying to show how to insert, it was me that added this value again. And this is what conditional formatting does for you. You can use conditional formatting for various kind of things. So it depends on what you want to do. So conditional formatting actually does a lot for us, and it's just for you to like play around with it. Let's try for data bars. Let's conditional formatting. Okay, data bars. Shall you see what this one is doing? So it's showing us the highest value. That's what these data bars are. Let me click on one. It's showing us the highest value. Like this one that has highest value now, it's higher. You can see that it's higher than the others. So this is what data bars does for us. So conditional formatting is something that on your own time you can just play around with it and see what you want to work with. But it's important to know that don't make your data look too complicated or jam-packed. It might even confuse you yourself. So you don't want that. So it's best to leave your data as simple as possible and in the way that you yourself you can understand it. So I think that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so for sorting, I came over to sorting again. Let's say why I came over here is because for this our conditional formatting now, you can see that two numbers came out, right? So let's say sort by record ID. So they are giving us different values. There's cell value. If you say by cell value, it can be different things, but we'll say by cell color because we know we have a color here. So we'll now say we'll click on this green. because we want to see that particular, let's say if we have a big data set now and a lot of we have a lot of duplicates, this is where this is going to be very, very helpful. Like we have a big data set and we have a lot of duplicates. This is going to be very, very helpful because we are going to like see a lot of cells that have this grain, that have repeating values, and it will help us a lot. So as we have clicked on this grain, we click OK, and see it brought it to the top. So now we can just simply, rather than, we can simply click on this. Remember what I said before?
The green, those the pop-up table is not still coming out. So I want, what did you press? I can press that on my system and see
What did I
the
press for
pop-up
which part?
table. Cannot see it.
Okay,
You went to sorting and something
wait, let me
again,
do
and then
it
you said
back.
something appeared.
Yes.
So I
So
can pull up.
you click on, you have to click on within your cell. Do you understand? But were you able
Okay.
to do the conditional formatting?
No.
Okay, let me let me do for another cell. So what I did before was I showed how to insert a cell. Let's say you want to insert a new sales rep over here, and you want to like insert for all the rows. You cannot just come here and click on insert and be doing it one by one. So you can just simply click on
Okay.
this row number over here. When you click on the row number, then you right click and click on insert. It adds a row on top. So after it has added that your row on top, let's say for instance, you just copy out this particular row.
Right click and insert. Okay.
So you highlight the row below it, Control C to copy it out. Then you come over here and you paste it, Control V. Were you able to do that?
I was able to add the row. I've inserted the row. Okay, I should copy the other one. Everything. Okay, doing that now. Copy. Control C and Control V. Oh,
You have done so, right?
almost there.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
So that's how you can easily insert. So let's say like for instance, we want to add conditional formatting. We want to find the duplicates within this our data set. What we'll
Hmm.
simply do is we highlight the, because record ID, like I said, is the most unique value that every employer can have.
Okay.
So if record ID is like a duplicate, you know that there is error because people can have the same name. You can have people with
Yes.
Peter Kim here, but your record ID is like your unique ID, is like the thing that is unique to you. So that's why we're using record ID. We are not using sales rep. So we highlight over here and we click on conditional formatting. When you click on
Okay, we'll
conditional
highlight that
format,
first column and then
yes,
A.
click on conditional formatting, then go to new row.
Okay.
So in new row, you look for format only unique or duplicate values.
Sorry, 1 minute. Is there a shortcut to easily highlight that thing that you did
No, you
instead
click
of
on the
drawing down?
column A. No, you don't need to draw down. Cancel. Just click on
Okay.
this column up here. Can you see my cursor?
Okay. Okay. Yes, I can.
Mhm.
Sorry. Okay. Achieved.
Then you click on
So then conditional formatting.
new
New
row.
row.
Yes,
In the conditional formatting.
yes.
Okay. New rule. Okay, new rule.
Yes.
Got it.
Then look for
Okay.
formats only, unique, and duplicate value.
Okay, format only unique and duplicate file. Okay.
Then you
It's
click on
there.
it. When you click
Okay.
on it, it will now give you preview. So you've not chosen a format set. There are different format sets you can choose from. You can choose on fonts to change the fonts, but what we want to use is fill. That's the color. We want to change the color. So let's say we'll choose green as the color we want to change it to. So when you click on that green, it will show you. Then you click OK. Have you
Okay, but
done that?
I have to click on the format and fill. Then I click
Yes.
on green.
Yes.
Okay. I've seen the green. Okay.
Click on the green. Click on
And
OK.
okay again.
Then click on OK
Yes.
again. It take you back to that place.
Yes. Yes.
It has highlighted your duplicate value, right?
Yes, it has.
Okay, that's good. So then after that, we now want to like sort it. So we come over here to our home tab and look for our sort and filter.
Okay.
Then we click on custom sort. Because we are
Sort
trying
and
to,
feature.
yes. So because conditional formatting now, let's say we have a very big data set. Conditional formatting has what it has done for us now, it has highlighted all those duplicates
Duplicate.
for us. So let's say now we now click on sort by. We have different headers over here. Do you understand? So we now click on sort
Mm.
by record ID. Is record ID we want to use because it was record ID we applied our conditional formatting to. So then it will now show you sort on. That's what kind of thing are you sorting on? Is it the cell value, the cell color, the font color? So we want to sort on the cell color. So we click on color. Have you done so?
Okay. Color. I'm not saying color.
Have you clicked the drop down button on sort on?
I clicked customize. Let me go back.
You clicked on
The
sort and
sort on now
filter.
have. I clicked on custom sort.
Yes, that's correct. So you now do
Okay.
sort
Then
by. Did this pop up
sort by.
shop? This pop up showed up for you, right? Look at where my cursor. Oh, you can't see it. Or did you see any place my
I
data
can't see the
has
pop up. That's
headers
what I'm
there?
saying. What you say? What?
A place where they wrote my data has headers.
Yes, I've seen it. My data has headers.
Is it clicked?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Then you now go to sort by. When you click on sort by, we want to
Yes.
sort by record ID because that is where we applied our conditional formatting to, right?
Yes, it's record ID. I should click record
Yes,
ID.
yes.
Okay.
So and we are sorting based on what the color because it's
Said
color we
color.
applied. Yes, cell color. You click on that. Then you now click on the order. Oh, you might not have order because you don't have different cell color due to but make sure that what you are clicking on is green. So we want to see all those things that we sorted out on top, right?
Okay, the order that is showing here is A to Z. A to
No,
Z or
it's
Z
not
to
supposed
A.
to. Have you clicked on cell color?
On sort on. Okay, cell color. Okay, I've seen cell color.
Have you
Okay,
seen the
it's
green?
green. Yes, I've seen the
Yes.
green.
So it should show you on top. We want it on top. We don't want
Yes.
it on the bottom.
Yes.
Ehen. Then you click OK.
Okay. So if I want it on the body, I can. If I want on the bottom,
You
I
can
can
click it
change to
there,
the bottom.
but we want it
Okay.
on top due to the fact that we want to remove all the duplicates. So you can see my
Okay.
own. The duplicates I have is they're already on top. So all I need to do now is like click on this and
Yes.
then come over here. I want to click on the second one too. I'll press Control to remove the two duplicates, and then I'll right click to delete. Why we are right clicking to delete is once you click on the row numbers, that's 4 and 6. That's what I'm deleting, right?
Mm.
You
Mm.
right click to delete so that it can just automatically Excel can automatically move our cells up, and we don't have to bother about moving our cells up by ourselves. So if I click on delete now, it has gone. So we no longer have those duplicates. So for instance, you have your data and you want to clean a very large data set and there are duplicates in it. This is how you can get rid of those duplicates in Excel. So that's it for sorting and filtering. You can just go through the video again to understand it better. It's just that I'm worried about this my this thing that is not showing.
Okay. Well, with my screen on now, I can follow up now. Mm.
Okay. Um
It might not really be from your fault. It might be the fault of the platform.
I don't even understand what's going on. So I don't know if you're here already. Um, let's delete this level. We don't need it again. So I don't know if you're here already, but I was talking about um sorting by different levels. So for instance, we want to sort by total sales. We want the highest total sale. So we are sorting by sale value, right? So we want from the highest to be on top and the lowest to be below. So we are starting from largest to smallest, right? So if we
Okay.
click
You
on
highlighted the
OK,
full table.
no, I did not highlight anything. I just make sure I clicked within that cell, within the place my data is, like
Okay.
within here.
Okay.
So you go to sort and filter, custom sort, delete that other one that we applied before, delete that level we applied before. So we want to sort by total sale.
Okay.
Then sort by sell value, sort on sell value rather. So we want to see the largest sales on top and the smallest below, right?
Okay.
So sort from largest to smallest. I'll click on OK.
Sort by I'm not seeing value. Yeah, it's still is it still record ID
No,
on the
total
sort by?
sale. It's now
Okay,
total
total
sale.
sale. It's not
It's
total
total
sale.
sales. Yes.
Okay. All right. Sell values. Okay. Largest to smallest.
Smallest.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
click on OK. You can see that the
I'm doing
largest
that.
number is on the largest total sale is on top, right?
Yes. One
So
three eight six.
mhm. So one good thing about this sorting is that you can you can sort by different items. So for instance, we want to sort by total sale, but we want their names to be alphabetical. We can now go back to that place, go to that custom sort again.
Okay. All right, I'm there.
Then you click on add level.
Okay.
So we want to sort by our sales rep now, by their names, right?
Mm,
So we say
Hello.
sales rep. We are sorting by cell values, still on cell values, nothing changing. Sorting on. Then we want to sort it from A to Z. That's
A to
alphabetical, right?
Z.
Yes.
Yes.
So we click on OK.
Okay. Making sense.
So the reason why this place is not really influenced, you can see that it's still this Marek one act that is on
Yes.
top, right? Is because
Mm,
is doing based on your priority. We sorted by total sales first. So the first thing that is important is this total sales, that the highest value
okay.
is on top. Then it now depends
But
on
I'm
the
going to change.
hmm,
Mm,
you understand what I mean, right?
yes. Yes.
So if we sorted by this sales rep first of all, it might have been a different case. So that's how you apply that. So I want to I want to clear my filter. I want to
Okay. Hello,
clear.
Azata. Hello, Azata.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. Um, I want us to do something. I want us to sort out this problem. When when I research and I saw that we have on the share tab, we have the Chrome tab, the window tab, and the entire screen sharing. So
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to use the entire screen sharing to share your work. Okay,
Let me
when you are
go. Let me try it now. There's no harm in doing it now.
yeah, just try
Yes.
it to work out. I want to share the screenshot for you on the WhatsApp group chat.
Entire screen.
Yeah, entire screen sharing. Did you see it?
I've done so. You can see my screen, right? So let me try and do a pop-up.
Yes, good. Yeah, it will work.
Okay. Can
Okay,
you see it now?
it. We can see
Yes,
it.
I can see it now.
All
I can
right.
see it now.
That's better. That's good. I'm glad it's now working. Okay. So I want to clear my filter too. I just have to come over here and click on filter and it's gone. So I also want to clear all what I did here so that to clear all what I did here, I can say clear all. Oh, Control Z, sorry. Clear format is format I want to clear. Uh, yes. Control A. Clear format. So as you can see, this is how your this thing is, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's work on this. So what I did before you came basically was I was showing how to use Teams on your this thing. We in the previous class we talked about um styles, we talked about number formatting, how to align, how to wrap your text and all that. So what I did not talk about was themes. So for you to apply themes, you let's go to styles now and choose a particular style. One thing about themes is that it does not work if there is no like style applied to it. So for instance, now let's try it out. So we click on this now and we go to this. There's already we are choosing a theme, blue green, but it's not showing here, right?
Yes.
Like you can't notice any difference. So you need to like apply styles for your themes to show. So we come over to these styles here and let's work on this part first. And since this is like our heading, we come over here and choose the biggest heading that is here and click on it, and it has made it heading. So we come over here. This is also our column heading for our data set. So we highlight the column heading. When we highlight it, we go over here and choose accent for it because we want it to also stand out. Let's just choose this one with darker color over here. So I also talked about your borders. So let's say for instance we want to add a banded kind of style over here. Let's first of all remove the borders and say no border. Then we'll come over here, we highlight this. When we highlight over here, we'll now choose another different accents. So since we want it to be like within the same color, this thing, we can just click on a lighter one. Click on this. So and it has already made it like look like all these banded kind of data. Cancel. So in order to apply this, we cannot just start doing it one by one, right? It will be stressful. Imagine doing it here again and here again and here again. That's where our format painter comes in. Format painter, I want to make one thing clear. Format painter does not only like copy only the color, it copies the entire format. So if I apply, okay, let me say for instance, I click on this now, I click on format painter and I click here. I see
Hmm.
what it did to that place.
Yes, both the font size.
Mm-hmm. So we don't want that. So you should be careful where you're applying your format painter to. So let's come over here, escape. Then we click on this. We want these two formats over our entire data set. Then we go to our format painter, click on it. Then we'll come over here, click on this side, then highlight the rest of the data sets and leave it. And instead of doing it one by one, our whole data set is now arranged. And here, this our record, this our column, this thing cannot be the same. Like it's either supposed to be bold or something that stands out. So let's give it a heading. Let's give it a smaller heading. Let's use this heading for, and we can see that it looks better now, right? Stands out more.
Yeah.
Someone that sees it can read it very well. So we have done all this and it looks good in our eye. So let's go to our page layout. When we go to our page layout, we can apply colors. So now you see that our shey you see is now working. But before, when we came here, it was not working, right? But now
Yes.
it's now working. It's now showing different colors. So let's choose the one that looks nice. Let's just go for this green. So for themes, you can apply colors. You can also apply fonts. So let's say we want to change the fonts. We don't want, let's see. And you need to choose a font that is good, that is readable. So it's not just about the design. It's something that once the person that you're presenting it to sees it, it looks presentable in their eyes. So we've chosen a different font. We've chosen a different theme color. So that's just it about data formatting and filtering and sorting. So I don't know if you have anything you want to ask me in particular. Were you here when I did
There's
find
one more thing that I've not done. That our headline, you put something there.
what was that? I didn't get you.
like an arrow coming down, like there was something else that I put on the heading, that heading row,
This place.
like a drop this thing. Yes, you put
Okay,
something
filter.
there. There was something there.
You mean filter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So we go to home. We want to apply filter. We just click within the cell and go to sort and filter over here. So we click on filter.
Okay.
That's it, right? So let's say we want to see only for Marek. For filter, you just maybe want to see for a particular sales rep. Maybe you just want to see what their total sale is, what their value is. You click on this. Let's say it's Bethany. We want to see. Click on Bethany's this thing. Click OK. You can see.
Okay.
Show us only for Bethany. So let's say for instance, Bethany, we now want to see only for athletics, product department, only for athletics. You can still come over here, select all athletics, and so sometimes our data might like be too much, and we might forget that we apply filter. If the data is long, you might not even know. So you should be watchful, because you applying filter and visualizing and doing any other thing can affect your the value of the data or the integrity of your data. So make sure you check whenever you see this funnel and then the drop down, you know that filter is applied in this particular distance. So you make sure you remove your filter. To remove your filter, you can click on this and then you clear filter from sales rep and the filter is gone. So now you can see that is the filter is now only on athletics. You can see that
Hmm.
it brought out athletics but not for different values. So we'll clear the filter here too. So we're back to our normal data again.
All right.
I showed you for find, right? Were you there?
Find
Let me
and
just
replace.
yes,
Okay.
find and replace. So for find, so let's what I did before was Peter. Let's say that Peter, we want to find Peter. I just click on find all and to show us all the instance that Peter appeared. Or we want to replace this Peter now and the correct spelling. Let's say that the correct spelling has two R's. You can just do it and then replace all. And you can see Excel tells us all done. We need 7 replacements, and that's about it. So, is there any other thing? No.
No, no, no. I'm okay. Mm.
All right. I'm going to. Thank you. Have a great night.
All right. Thank you.
So tomorrow we'll continue from here, okay?
Okay.